Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about rituals and memorials. Something clients often ask me, should I do that? Is it all right to get something that reminds me of my pet? Should I keep the ashes? Should I have a gravestone? What should I do? What's the best thing to do? And the answer is the best thing for you to do is what is right for you. There is no one answer for everybody. Some people like to have a rose in their garden or a little area of their garden where their pet used to go. Perhaps the pet used to sleep under a particular tree or climb a tree. Perhaps it was just somewhere that you used to sit with them in the garden, something like that. Some people like to keep the collar or the lead, something that's particular for your pet. Perhaps it was the little name tag that you had. And just to keep it somewhere special, somewhere that's close to your heart maybe. A lot of people find that very beneficial. It helps you to move through your grief a little bit easier if you can have that connection, that continuing connection with the pet. You know that you're not going to see them again, not in this life. Okay, but you can keep them close to your heart, and it will enable you to help to move forward a little bit as well. Move on. Your pet wouldn't want you to feel guilty about thinking you maybe wanted to get another pet sometime in the future. They wouldn't want you to be upset all the time. And to have these rituals and these memorials can help that in some small way. Some people like to go with the seasons, so perhaps they have a bauble, a Christmas tree bauble with a picture of their pet. Or perhaps they have a photograph and they have a different one at Christmas because perhaps, the tree's in the background, or, you're all dressed in Santa hats or something like that. Perhaps you've got a different one in the spring. Maybe, you're dressed in your spring clothes, or you're in the woods, or you're in the garden, you can see the spring flowers and there's a photograph of that. Whatever is right for you to honour your pet, to give that continuous connection for your pet, but still allowing you to move forward. It will help just very gently to ease the path of the grief. It's not going to make it magically disappear. You're still going to miss your pet with all your heart. But it will help in some small way. Just a little token, just to remind you that it's all right to miss them. And I don't know what you believe, whether you believe that there's heaven or rainbow bridge or a spirit world, something like that. The way that I look at it is, if there is somewhere that humans go, then the pets and the animals go there too. So if that's your belief, you know that you're going to see them again. And if that's not something you believe in, then you can find comfort in the little things that you used to do together and the little reminders that you had. So the photographs, the baubles, perhaps keeping a little toy that they used to like. Not all of them, you don't need to keep all of them, but just one, something special. Something that means something to you and meant something to them. And it's not designed to upset you so that every time you look at it you won't feel you need to burst into tears. It's designed to just give you that comfort, that feeling, that continuous connection that they're there, so that you can think of all the happy times you had and remember with joy all the things you used to do together. And maybe you learned some things from your pet. Maybe you learned courage and loyalty or unconditional love. And those small memorials will help to remind you of that. Like I say, it's not for everyone. You don't have to do it. There is no law that says you have to keep the ashes. There is no law that says you have to do this. You have to have an area of the garden. But for some people it helps. And it is definitely something worth considering. Somewhere where you can go, or something that you can look at and think, yeah, they were lovely. My fur baby was lovely and I loved them and they loved me. And it's all right to miss them. It's all right to be sad sometimes, but it's also all right to be happy sometimes and remember all the great times that you had together, all the things you loved about them. That's all right too. Whatever is right for you, do it your way, the way that honours your pet in the way that is right for you. Don't let anybody else tell you you should do this, you should do that, you mustn't do this. Why don't you do that? Because what is right for them might not be right for you. You do what honours your pet in the way that was right for you. And I hope that helps you in some little way. And I'll see you in the next video.